Hey everybody, good day to you guys, and hope y'all are doing well. So I just wanted to say that first of all, Joy, thank you. I felt like you helped. We're trying to help, me get through, what I was trying to get through. Am still getting through, working on, growing, learning from. So thank you. I do feel like you've really, tried to put effort out and help and connect and relate. Um, and I have seen it. I have noticed it. I, you know, part of me is kind of speechless. So anyway, I, but I also want to talk about, why I keep feeling the need to bring up, you know, like me not wanting to, you feeling like, she just kind of wants somebody to watch her, the world crumble and fall apart, and why I feel a repulsion to, her words when she speaks a certain way. Like I've really thought about this, like what's going on here, because like I know who she is, to me, and at the same time, I also am very aware of this very, very strong, repulsion. Just like I try to watch, and it's like I start, and I'm like, why am I not enjoying this? Like it doesn't feel right. Like just it's kind of confusing, but I think I figured it out, and um, I also want to say I haven't painted the best job of what I think is the best thing to do, for myself, and all that. But it's getting clearer, and what I've come to realize and see based on everything that's going on and where I'm at is that the deaths are happening. The weather is changing. Um, you know, Time's running out for this system, the way things are working. Um, so from my perspective, like it ain't more hate, it ain't more negativity, it ain't more pointing the finger and all this stuff that we've all been doing to each other for a long time. It feels like a long time, um, the death is coming. People's fates are, I mean, you can always change and do things, but there seems to be perpetuation that's, it's happening. So from me and my perspective, and my servitude as a Most High Son, I'm here to help shed light on why this is happening, and to be as good as an example as I can be on how best to navigate through these times. What's the best way to do it, for yourself and others. What's the best thing to learn from this situation? What is there to learn from this situation? Is there something to learn? What's going on here? Is this all just going to end? Or is there a purification process going on? Is there lessons being learned? This is why I feel at times like these, especially, with all the pain and all the negativity and all the hate and sadness and this and that, those that are able to shine that light, to spread that joy, to be that good example of, something different. Because this ain't the only dimension. This ain't the only reality. This ain't the only, life that we've had, will have. Energy doesn't die. It only transfers. So all these souls that are getting lost and dying and perishing, they're not really dying. They're just moving on. They're learning things. They're going through what they got to go through to learn what they got to become to grow. Just as the earth is, just as we all are. So when I hear her just, continuing to talk down and bad about all these things that, like, she knows so well. We all have heard her speak them so many times. It's just like, it's redundant, and it's also potentially putting her in a very dangerous position, on a soul level, because that's not love. It's okay to, you need to point out the bad, but you also got to help show them the light. Things they don't know. Explain to them what it is inside of you that keeps you from doing these things. What have you learned in your experiences, Joy, that keeps you away from, selling your ass and just getting all fucked up and just being completely belligerent and neglectful and not giving a fuck about anything? What is it that keeps you from doing these things, that you talk so passionately about towards others? Because when you can relate to people on that, when you can help, share with them what you've learned, on that journey, on that road, because I feel like she's been to some of these places and she's talking to people on a deep level that, and I think it's for a reason. You know, I think these people that she's speaking to, you know, she has the ability to kind of help, you know, influence them in a certain way, because I think they look up to her, you know. But she's gonna have to get over, you know, you know, just being who she is, you know, most high daughter, you know, and that is something that's about love and everything. You know, it's not about you know, being fake and, you know, saving people like that, but it is about helping and loving and being real with them. You know, knowing when it's time to, you know, cut them loose, you know, if they're not listening to your words and showing any type of signs of, you know, growth. You know, that's the tough love part, something I still need to work better at. But to just bring more hate into a planet, in an area, in people that are already so much consumed with hate and destruction, like, that's not good. You know, their time's already numbered. You know, the best thing we can do now is to help plant something in them so that they can grow into something better, into something more beautiful, into something more good, into something more harmonious, into something more like you, essentially, and me, and, you know, life and harmony, things that take care of each other, you know. Not perfect, but we're making progress. You know, it's all about learning, you know. So that's what's going on with everybody, with everything right now. It's all a learning process. So, you know, yes, in order to learn, you got to point out that which is wrong or broken, but you also got to be able to provide a solution, you know, to really be holistic in your learning and your education. If that's what you're trying to do here. So, all right. Anyways, I love you guys. Hope you all have a good day. All right. Bye.